Hi there, and welcome to Upscale Investors. This is Jazz, one of the educators slash traders here at upscaleinvestors.com. In this brief video, I'm going to talk about how to open up a thinkorswim paper money account, okay, simulated account where you can trade with a paper money. And I'm going to go into talking about making a watch list so you can track, stocks that you are trading with your paper money. Then we're gonna actually talk a little bit even about how to manage a trade, how to get in, exit, or even managing a trade. So briefly, let's go into the website. So basically what you need to go get into upscaleinvestors.com. If you click on, you can browse through obviously, but if you click on the community, it'll take you to a members area, right? Obviously, to access all the articles, the videos, the charts, the trade ideas, you need to be a member. So once you're a member, you will have access to all the information that is being put out by various professional traders, right? So once you're in there, you need to log in. Once you log in, this is my login. You're gonna have your own login. Actually, this is that's how you sign up, but this is where you're gonna log in once you have signed up. So you log in and you just click on the go, and it'll take you to actual resources members area. You can look at the rule, you can contact one of the senior traders or whoever you need to contact, right? So once you're in here, you can browse through and click on the resources. The resources where you will find the books. There are a bunch of books in here, all geared toward trading, right? Once you're in there, then you can also go into the broker types that we have listed, and you can click on any broker that you're pertaining what you're trading, stocks or futures or whatever you need to do. I have thinkorswim, so this is what I use, and then pretty familiar with how thinkorswim works. I've been using it almost more than a decade, and it works pretty good for me, right? There's another softwares, TradeStation, E-Trade, bunch of other ones out there. So once you are decided that you want to open up an account, let's just say you want to open up a thinkorswim, right? Since I'm the one more familiar with thinkorswim, so click on the thinkorswim, okay? Click on the thinkorswim, and this is where you can register for it. Register to get free 30-day trial. If you already have it, that's fine. But since I already have it, my login information is there. So you can basically download it for the first time. You can download it here. As you can see, click yes to download the thinkorswim platform. Once you have it, I'll take you to the next step where you actually once you downloaded it, how you're gonna run it, right? So let's go over there. So this is the dialog box you're gonna get after you run the app on your desktop or your laptop, right? You're gonna have your own password, your login ID. This is where it's really important. You don't wanna, if you're live trading, obviously you're trading with the real money, okay? You need to click on the paper money. This way, anything that you trade is basically simulated money, right? It's not gonna, take your drop down your account to zero, or move it up to adding 5 zeros in your account, right? This is basically paper money. You play with it however you want to play. Hence, you still get the feeling of the charts and the watch list and all that stuff in a real kind of environment, right? Just not the real money, but everything else is real, right? So I'm just gonna add my password, and again, live or the paper, we're gonna talk about paper money. This is important right here. If you click on the settings, you can change how you want it to look. I have it old school TOS, and you want the highest memory on here. You want to go a little bit higher on there, not all the way up either, but it's depending on you how much storage RAM you have on your computer. But this is very important, because a lot of people would say thinkorswim slows down a lot. So make sure the maximum memory is kind of toward the top of the range in here, right? The lower one, you need to be a little bit in the middle of it, right? This basically allocates the memory from your computer to run the thinkorswim, especially if you're trading what you call day trading or scalping. You really need to have all the data come into your thinkorswim as fast as you can from the server. So make sure your memory is all set up into the highest. So just click on login. It's gonna run I already have a setup, and I'll share that setup. I'm gonna keep it very simple for this video, since most of the traders that are logging in, they're just setting it for the first time. Since you're setting it for the first time, I don't wanna make it to a point where it's complicated. I want to keep it very simple, and then you can add multiple workspaces, multiple screens, however you want to do it, right? So basically this is how I've set up, and how you know that this is a paper money account is that first of all you're gonna have this PM, right? Paper money simulated trading again. And also another thing is a delay data. There is a few minutes of a delay data in here. So if you see the price on here, 170.17 for the Apple, it's obviously not 173.17 in the real time. It might have a little bit of lag. So yes, you can trade off of that, but again, no, it's all fake money, but you can still get the gist of trading the real environment, right? Only thing you're missing is the real money. So this is where you're gonna set it up. And again, this is a daily chart, okay? And you're gonna, since I'm not gonna go into too brief, we'll make separate videos for how to make a workspace, how to customize a workspace, how to add indicators, how to add volume, how to add anything that you want. So that will be a little bit more advanced kind of topic. So in this, I'm just gonna simply, let's just say you're just getting started, right? And you just want to take a look at few of the stocks, and you don't want to type them all every single time you log onto the screen. So we're gonna make a watch list, right? So in here, if you see that plus button on here, it says add gadget. You just click on it and you'll get this drop down menu of all these different gadgets that you can add. Since we're making just a watch list, we're gonna click on the watch list. Okay, you have a watch list, where is it? So it gave us, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna edit this watch list. Okay, we're just gonna name it. Okay, we're gonna name it to let's just say universal, right? You can have your stocks, your futures, or whatever you want. Then we are basically just gonna delete these, right? Since you don't have anything on there. Okay, then let's just say that you want to look at Apple, right? You want to look at Apple, click on the Apple, type it in. That's Facebook, right? And you want to look at, let's just say Disney. Okay, let's say you want to look at Netflix. Okay, then you also want to look at some futures, right? You want to look at the gold, right? What's gold doing? You want to look at a currency, let's just say USD, USD JPY. Okay, so you can make it, you can customize a watch list in here. Once you've done that, just save it, right? So now you have, every time that you log in onto your simulated trading, again, once you've done that, you just go into setup and you can save it, right? You can save your workspace as however you want. Again, as you can see, I have multiple screens, right? I have a day trading screen, I have a swing trading, then I have a future screen. So it all depends on your style, either you're day trader or you're swing trader or long-term trader, right? So you need to adapt to it. So if you're just getting the beginning of trading, don't just rush out and start, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. Make sure that you kind of hold back and say, okay, what is the first step? And that's why we're here, to help you guide through it. If you're just beginner, we're gonna walk you through the whole process. Just make a simple watch list, what you want to be watching, that's it, right? Once you're watching your few different stocks, then you go, okay, I want to go into a little bit of a different mode, I want to go into day trading. Then we'll set up a different workspace where you can have multiple, just you have one chart here, you can have 3 more charts on here. I can show you what I have, but I want to, at the same time, I want to scare you off, where you're like, okay, wow, these are too many screens, too much stuff going at the same time. So let's just focus on just one simple thing at a time. So let's just say we want to look at Netflix, right? See how this linked, every time I clicked on here, it changes the chart on the right side. So basically what you do is, again, you're gonna click on, this is a unlink. Okay, you can link your different workspaces. So if I have my red link in here, all these stocks are linked red to this. So you have to link it here. Let's just say I put a yellow on here. If I browse through here, it's not gonna change. You need to link it red to red for it to change, right? Every time you click on it, it's gonna change to the right side of the chart, so that you can see, okay, we have Disney, we have Facebook, it's gonna change to the right side, right? So that's simple. That's how it is. And again, you can set up, we'll go over how to set up your moving averages, the volume, and etc. And now let's just say, okay, again, in order for you to technically do your technical analysis, do your technical trading, or chart trading, you need to learn the basics of the trading, basics of the chart reading, which is support and resistance, your trend, your candlesticks, right? These are very simple. Keep it very simple. Obviously, you can see in the daily, see it says D is for daily. You can change the time frame into weekly. You can change the time frame into monthly or even 5 minute if you want. In your daily chart, you can see Apple is kind of in the sideways range, right? It's been going toward going kind of in the, let me just get my tool out. See, you can see this little sideways action going on. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. Finally, it had a breakout in here, right? It had a actually pretty good breakout based on this green candle, but that breakout failed. It actually came to the down. So possibly let me just take this off. So possibly you can say, okay, Apple is coming back to it. So again, you start doing your analysis, right? You start drawing your trend lines. You see that trend line is tested this trend line, right? It tested this. Possibly you might have a move to the upside from test of this trend line, go to the upside and possibly even break the highs around here of 180, right? So you need to do the analysis. You need to learn how to read the chart before you even putting a trade in. So let's just say that you're ready to get in a trade today, right? I would say, okay, if you're ready to get in a trade, let the whole, again, it all depends if you're day trading, swing trading, or weekly trading. Let's just say you want to get in here today, right? So I'm in at 173.30, right? I'm going to show you something else. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit more to the advanced side. This is the active trader, right? This is what you call a kind of like a dome, okay? Depth of the market or active trade. This is where you can add literally, you can buy stock or you can sell stocks in here, right? Since this is a paper money account, let's just put in a trade, right? You say I want to get in at 137.37, just so that you know. So we are going to get in at, where the price is at 140, okay, send. Okay, this is my limit order. As you could see, I put in limit order at 173.43 is I want my entry there, right? I want to make sure that I get a fill around 173.37. I'm gonna click on this. See all these little tabs on here? If you click on them, they disappear, right? If you click on back, they come back up. So again, get used to learning obviously the software, which is, this is where we're here to help you. So if the price right now is 173.40, our limit is at 173.43. If the price comes there, we'll get filled, right? So let me just go through and I'm gonna just drop it down so where we get filled, right? Okay, change the order. Let's drop down. I'm trying to now chase the price. Okay, you see that cancel? Okay, I canceled it. So it'll give you indication that you cancel the your trade and you're trying to get back in. Oops, got messed up here. Okay, still okay. About to get filled. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Should get filled. You can change this to a market order, right? You can go in here, you can change this limit to market, okay? Market order is the daytime. Let me figure this out. I think it's because, okay, day, all right. There you go. You just got filled. You heard that? Bought 100, Apple 173.46. So now if you click on the active trader, you can literally see this is your average price, 173.46 in a simulated account, and you're down $8, right? Because it went from 140, 170.46 to 136. Let's just say now that you're in a trade, how do you manage it? You want to make sure that you're proven wrong at a decent place. So you got in here, you're telling yourself, okay, if it goes below 168.55, I want to be out. I want to take that loss, right? So you just simply, either you can put an order in here, you can sell stop, right? You can do a sell stop, go down in here, okay? You can do a sell stop. This is, see how you can, now once you've done that, you can literally drag this. You can drag it in here. Now you have sell stop. So now you can go on a vacation, whatever you want to do. You know that once you got in here, 173, if the price comes down, 100 stocks, you're down about what, so 73, about $5, you'll be losing $500 in a paper money, right? you can at the same time, you can also, it's called a one cancels other order, which is you can also do a sell order. Let's say you got in here, okay, you got in around 170, you want to sell around 177, you want to make some profits around, that's where you think the price is going to come down or retest or test that area, and you're okay taking those profit. So just go back up to 176. Okay, I'm just going to click on sell. Okay, so now I'm going to drag this. I just randomly put it, and then I can change this, right? There you go. Now you have two orders, right? You have an order. Again, this is not a one. I just put two separate orders. So make sure that when you do put an order, you want to put one cancels the other. But I'm just showing you an example where you can literally, forget about it, right? You can put an order in. If it comes over here, it's going to sell. It's going to sell to where you will be locking in profit. So that's how you're going to simply put in an order and just go on your way about whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna show you how to flatten it. If you want to, let's say you have $3 loss, I want to flatten it, I want to cancel everything I need to just basically take my money out. Simple. You just do yes, it just sold. As you can see, triggered sell, you actually have a $4 profit on it, right? So you're done. All your orders on here disappeared. Everything is gone. You flattened everything out. Which is flatten is, sometimes, if there's a huge market spike up or down, that's when you want to use that. You don't want to use flatten all the time. You want to have your buy or a sell order. So that's simple as that. So learn to read the chart, learn to see where the support and resistance is, learn the candlesticks, right? Learn the trends, and then you can start adding your other stuff. You can add your daily chart, weekly chart, your 30-minute chart, or whatever time frame that you want to get into. So in this video, what we simply covered is we covered three things, right? We covered our just go back to our site. So we covered your how to set up a paper money account in Thinkorswim, how to make a watch list, and how to manage a trade, how to enter a trade, how to exit a trade. So hopefully that's a very basic, simple lesson. And as we go forward, we will be making a very complex videos where how to make a watch list based on a sector rotation, right? And one of the things that I will be doing is doing sector rotation analysis, where you can see what are the hottest sectors and which sectors are about to pop or which sectors are about to go down. So if you're long, you can always be long in something based on looking at the sector rotation. Is energy really hot? Is utilities really hot? Or is it technology really hot? So based on that, you can trade the sectors or just trade the stocks in there, right? So it's all depending on how it is, but that's a little bit, actually that's more toward intermediate to advanced level of trading. But right now, get to learn the platform, open an account, make a watch list, and just set a few trades. And again, before you go into live environment, it's really important that that you get familiarized with the software. Either it's Thinkorswim, TradeStation, E-Trade, whatever you want to do. Learn the software itself, because that is very important, because you don't want to be you're confused when your trade goes wrong. Okay, I don't know what to do, and you don't want to be calling the technical support, because who knows, by the time you reach the technical support, your stocks could be against you 10%, right? So you want to make sure that you have done your homework, you have done the simple things to go every day that you trade. You gotta have a checklist, right? You gotta have a trading plan, which is very huge. We will be talking about a trading plan. Trading plan is something that every trader should have, and beginner, advanced, intermediate, scalper, long-term trade, you need to have a trading plan, and that is it's almost like a Bible, right? You need to abide by that trading plan as your Bible. All right, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. More will be coming. And for now, just practice this, and we'll be talking about it later. Take care. And this is once again, this is Jazz from Upscale Investors, and we will be helping you out on your on this journey. Take care.